6 beautiful months passed in secret love and endless night calls. Everything shattered one Thursday night. I was in the shower when my older brother James picked up my phone. A long voice message from Alex was playing. He listened to everything, our confessions, our promises, our dreams. When I came out, James was standing there with pure rage on his face. "Emily, what the hell is this? You've been talking to some man for months behind everyone's back. Do you have any idea what this means for our family?" I started crying and tried to explain that we truly loved each other, but James didn't want to listen. He immediately called Alex's parents and told them everything in a very aggressive way. My parents were shocked and disappointed. Both families had a huge argument over the phone. The next day, both families met at our house. The atmosphere was extremely tense. My brother threatened that if we didn't get married immediately, he would create a big issue and our family's reputation would be ruined. Alex's parents were equally upset about the secrecy. After hours of heated discussion, it was decided. We had to get married within 2 weeks. I felt both happy and terrified. This was not how I imagined our love story would begin. There was no romantic proposal, no kneeling down, no flowers. It was all forced by family pressure and fear of society. During those 2 weeks, I spoke to Alex only once. He sounded tired and heavy. I asked him nervously, "Alex, are you really okay with this marriage?" He replied quietly, "We'll be together at least. That's what matters, right?" Our wedding day arrived. I wore an elegant white lace gown with a long veil. I looked beautiful, but my hands were shaking. Alex looked handsome in his black tuxedo, but his eyes carried sadness and burden. When we stood in front of the officiant and said "I do," I felt tears in my eyes. Part of me was happy because I was finally marrying the man I loved. But deep down, I was scared that this forced beginning might break what we had. That night, after all the guests left, I waited for him in our beautifully decorated bedroom. I was wearing a soft white silk nightdress. My heart was beating fast with hope and nervousness. I thought, finally, we can talk openly. We can hold each other and restart our love properly. I waited and waited, but Alex never came to the room that night. Our wedding night became the loneliest night of my life. I sat on the edge of the big luxurious bed till 4 a.m, staring at the door, hoping he would walk in. He never did. Eventually, exhausted from crying, I fell asleep. The next morning, when I went downstairs, the entire family, Alex, his parents, and his younger sister, were already having breakfast. I greeted them with a soft, "Good morning." They barely nodded. No one smiled. It felt like I was an outsider in my own home. Alex behaved as if I didn't exist. He would come home late from work, eat silently, and sleep in the guest room. Sometimes, very late at night, he would enter my room, but there was no love, no warmth. It was cold and mechanical. No kisses, no hugging, no sweet words. He would leave without saying anything. His family started treating me like a servant rather than a daughter-in-law. His mother would give me orders in a cold tone. "This is how things are done in this house. Learn your place." His father hardly spoke 2 words to me. They made me feel small, unworthy, and unwanted every single day. I tried my best to win their hearts. I woke up early and cooked Alex's favorite breakfast. I kept the house spotless. I tried to make conversation with him every evening, but he would only reply with short, emotionless answers. "It's fine," or "I'm tired, Emily." Every night I cried alone in my bed. I kept remembering those long, magical calls where he used to say, "I will always protect you." Where had that loving Alex disappeared? I felt completely broken inside. I had no one to talk to. I was trapped in a marriage that felt like a beautiful cage. This cold silence and emotional neglect continued for more than a year. The pain became heavier with every passing day. I started feeling invisible and worthless.